Hi, this is Ryan, and I'm back with another amazing video from the Angel Scrolls. This next presentation is from Danny's the Dream Budgie, which I already translated on YouTube in 2019. This video has Danny connecting in a dream state with the angels, where he talks for over 10 minutes straight. I had to break it down into two separate videos, and once the quantum reversal is added, it makes it twice as long. I think you will find this quite interesting, as he clearly confirms many of the things that have been coming in the reversals. However, they become much clearer in the forward modes now than ever. I also believe you'll find that the reversal is quite remarkable too, for Danny has some talking points on some of my ancestors which were on my DNA report. So in this forward part, Danny says, "Remember, oh God, you shouldn't be taping me while I relax, because they'll assume I should be napping. Some are shocked religious miracles came in the dream world. Praise that God is proud of what we've done so far, so we can bring changes to carry us through the millennium. Our effort involved will be the ember that shall last for everyone. Some fully won't catch the words we receive here. If you can't hear this, you never have begun the transcripts. Some will need a miracle involving religion until you begin to believe it. We need your trust as we pass every problem waiting for us." Ryan has had to learn a lot of things regarding religion, and we've had to make time to trust in God that many will hear the true call of these angels. Ryan cannot ignore the angels meeting above him. They can hear the video that results from a budgie and begin to consecrate their meeting. Also, many want to measure if there's still a blockage near their path. They'll empower you by taking God's unusual procedure of videos that Ryan captions as their gift. The angels in each video can only do it in a stream from an angel panel. We depend on your brave look to help phase it in. Once the angels can bring some traffic, he'll achieve all we be asking. A group of you are voting to allow us to bring you religion to attain what you need done for God. This is a piece of video about what you're dreaming. Ryan begins to actually know his prophecies are good when you can hear the stream. If people really are just looking, they are waiting for someone to begin an exchange where we'll be welcome. Don't think every bird hears God. First, don't forget that all of you won't be like Ryan. Ryan told you your choice will come. If you want a spiritual journey, we'll guide you, but we'll be watching you. If you're not a friend of Ryan's, we'll know so. When you hear it, you will truly need to help our mission. If you think it's all wrong, then you are passing by the truth. Emotionally, we try to create this passion in one's heart that will give a quality team vision as you listen. Okay, this is January 12th at 1:45 in the afternoon. The first recording that I did of Danny didn't turn out so well because the audio wasn't very good. So I'm going to give it another try. Danny's starting to talk already. These transcripts are beginning to become so detailed that I really don't need to explain them as much as I've had in the past. But there are a few things that I should comment about. When Danny said, "If you cannot hear this, one of the reasons might be that you have not read the transcripts." They are referring to the dream transcriptions that are on the Angel Scrolls website, which are under confirmed prophecy. Some of you may be trying to do translations on your own too, and the angels are saying that you probably won't be able to connect to the right stream if you do. It has to come with help from the angels panel, which I believe are a group of angels working with God's religion to bring this stream to us. So really the question you have to ask yourself is, if you want to be your own translator, or will you try and work and learn from what I am teaching? If you cannot listen to the angels pass on these incredible things with my help, then you're not trusting or supporting this event for some reason. So that is where the whole concept of choice comes in. You can choose to do it all on your own or witness the miracle within a group. In the reversal of the next part, Danny talks about Leo Tolstoy and Emanuel Swedenborg. At this point, I realize their names are hard to understand. However, I believe in future recordings, their clarity as they talk about them will improve. He mentions some of the things that they support and claim and what the angels' roles were in their teachings. They talk briefly about some of the main aspects of their religious beliefs and which ones they will be supporting. So what is the team visions that the angels were talking about in the last part and foresee for the people of this religion? Well, this is what Danny says. You shall see how he helps heaven find God's true path to avoid evil and evolve. Then it shall be known how quantumly the angels help him. It's how most of you are really experiencing miracles. Let's review how Heaven and Ryan asked for your help. If you have reasons to avoid him, you'll be part of the collusion who's afraid of your senior who invokes people's silence. We won't allow suppression of what we're doing here, and we will console you. Our friends should not be held back from having a spiritual life that Ryan is teaching from a heavenly mountain. Make use of Ryan's royal dissension that he has given you. The angels led to this point with his ancestral review. Tolstoy talked about this religion. We hope you research him. We agree with Tolstoy's quantum review. That culture and theory of human evolution will back. We personally will have Ryan reviewing Emmanuel's life. Ryan will have miracles as we reach his time. He also is receiving the way Emmanuel did. We eventually shall give him more dreams, providing a greater view. We offer you a spiritual connection with God. We have assured most of you will emerge in evolution of a kind that carries us to heaven, that is also evolving just like you. In our view, Ryan's got more time to offer free use of these lessons. Ryan Reynolds' prophecies shall come, but grab your heart. We'll reveal everything. Life is an involvement of your soul, and there's no such thing as hell, only heaven. Emmanuel made a mistake. We assure you, this is only from heaven. Not ready to help God? There are people who really hate Ryan's excitement and God's religion and don't seek truth. Hear our God and trusting a miracle that will be in your hearts. Every prophet his whole life has adversaries. If all listeners get united again, they'll deserve to learn and find the truth. My effort will clearly make changes from heaven. So parts of that last part, the last couple of lines there, I say in reverse. So now you can hear the recording. You're addressing a task that I never get knows. Like you're is a way I see the city while was running speaking at the yelling you're surfing in your tiny stirrup. Wow, you're really nice as the city. In the last part of this video, I'd like to review Leo Tolstoy's movie War and Peace. It's the 1956 version with Henry Fonda and Audrey Hepburn, which coincidentally is the year I was born. In the last frame you can see it was written by Leo Tolstoy in 1860, and it's about Napoleon's invasion of Russia. So a little bit about Leo Tolstoy before we begin. He was a Russian author and wrote the acclaimed novels War and Peace, Anna Karenina, and The Death of Ivan Ilyich, and ranks among the world's top writers. So let's talk about his philosophies and religious conversion. Here's something I found on Wikipedia. Despite the success of Anna Karenina following the novel's completion, Tolstoy suffered a spiritual crisis and grew depressed. Struggling to uncover the meaning of life, Tolstoy first went to the Russian Orthodox Church, but did not find the answers he thought there. He came to believe that Christian churches were corrupt, and in lieu of organized religion, he developed his own beliefs. He decided to express those beliefs by founding a new publication called The Mediator in 1883. As a consequence of espousing his unconventional and therefore controversial spiritual beliefs, Tolstoy was ousted by the Russian Orthodox Church. He was even watched by the secret police. When Tolstoy's new beliefs prompted his desire to give away his money, his wife strongly objected. The disagreement put a strain on the couple's marriage until Tolstoy begrudgingly agreed to compromise. He conceded to granting his wife the copyrights and presumably the royalties to all of his writings predating 1881. After watching War and Peace for the first time, I picked out about 5 minutes of the movie, which not only shows that Tolstoy lived and believed in what he wrote, but he also had similarities to the way Emanuel Swedenborg wrote and believed as well.
Take it all down. Overboard with that.
Take all that down.
Here. Take down that terrible table. Leave it behind. We don't need it. Empty the cart straight away. All of this out. You come here and help.
Celia, what is this? They're unloading everything.
To make room for the wounded, my dear.
But these are our things.
Oh, things that can be bought. Think what it means to be left behind to all these men.
It isn't fair. The government ought to care for the wounded.
Mama, you can't object. Look at them. You leave them behind to save a few sticks of furniture? Mama, suppose Nicholas was one of them. Or Petya.
Nicholas. Petya. Of course you're right, darling. I'm sorry, Ilya.
Chicks are teaching the hen. 10 more minutes. We leave in 10 minutes.
Dear Moscow, everybody's leaving you. Look! Look over there by the corner!
Who is it? I can't see.
Pierre! Over here, Pierre! Over here, Pierre! You're safe. You promised you'd come back and you have.
You mustn't stay here. You must come with us.
Did you see the battle, Pierre?
Yes, I saw it. I saw too much.
Come with us, Pierre.
I can't. I must stay in the city. I have something.
Stop the coach.
Something I must do.
Pierre!
Go on. Remember me. Remember.
My
gracious sovereign, Emperor Alexander Pavlovich, and give him victory over his enemies, even as thou gavest Moses the victory over Amalek, Gideon over Midian, David over Goliath. Smite down our enemies and destroy them swiftly beneath the feet of thy faithful servants. Preserve our army. Put a bow of brass in the hands of those who have armed themselves in thy name, and gird their loins with strength for the fight. Take up the spear and shield and arise to help us. Confound and put to shame those who have devised evil against us. May they be before the faces of thy faithful warriors as dust before the wind. And may thy mighty angel confound them and put them to flight. Let them fall before thy servants' feet and be laid low by our host. I have loved you from the first moment I saw you.
Hurry up, Nicholas! You're delaying the trip to the country!
Worried when we heard you were taken prisoner. You've come back. You're like this house. You suffer, you show your wounds, but you stand.
Okay, just a little bit about Tolstoy family history. The Tolstoy family was considered to be noble and important in Russia. Tolstoy and his family were believed to have gotten their starts from a man named Indras. Indras immigrated from Germany to Russia in 1353, where he was baptized and given a new name and served as a military governor. He was the founder of several families which were considered to be noble. Indras' great-grandson Andrei Karatanovich moved to Moscow, the center of Russia's wealth and power. His military knowledge and good looks served him well as he schemed for wealth and influence. Andrei became the Grand Duke Vasily Tolstoy, and the family thrived and profited from Russia's growth and success. And the genealogy on his mother's side is just as impressive. The maternal ancestral line traces back through royalty, including princesses and other members of royal families that allowed Tolstoy to have the upbringing and nobility that he had during his time. So that's pretty well it for this presentation. I know I didn't get into Emanuel Swedenborg's ancestry or anything like that, or history, and perhaps a little bit later, if the angels see fit, then that'll be something we'll be doing. I know they mentioned that they want me to do some research on it and do some kind of presentation, so we'll see how that goes. So I'll be doing the second half of Danny's Dream Budgie recording, and perhaps I'll have it up by Wednesday or Thursday of this week. Talk to you later. Bye. This completes this presentation. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to join us, you can come to theangelscrolls.com and click onto the forum link at the top, where we will be adding the newest presentations. Bye for now.